Welcome back to Nights at Fringe. We're at Yes Please Perth with another Fringe artist. Dean, you're about to sell your show. Your elevated pitch starts now. Go.
DIVAS, the Drag Revue, is the most fabulous drag show you'll ever go to. We do hits of the 70s, 80s and 90s, all the songs you know, love, want to sing along, have a good time, perfect girls' night out, lots of colour and sparkle.
There's 11 seconds, but I like it. So, Dean, you're behind the absolute talent Feminem.
That is me.
You're part of this ensemble that's doing Drag Revue.
Yeah.
Where did the idea come from?
So, Drag Revue I created 4 years, this is our 4th year doing Fringe, and our first show out of the gate was a sellout season, and I was like, oh, I think we might be on something. So we've been doing mostly celebrity impersonators for the last couple of years. This year we've broken out of that a little bit, and we're doing more decade-orientated numbers throughout the show. But yeah, we just had our tech rehearsal. It's such a fun show. I produce the show, so I sit out and watch everything. And yeah, I was having so much fun just watching it, so I can't wait now.
How does a tech rehearsal go at Fringe?
So a tech rehearsal is basically for the sound and lighting team to see the show, work out what they need to do, what we want them to do. Yeah. And usually it's done in a couple of hours. It happens very fast. At Connections, they've got an incredible lighting team there, and I bring in my own sound operator.
How do you get the new Fringe audience to see drag?
It's really weird because, you know, the first year we did Fringe, we had no idea what to expect, who our audience would be, and our audience has very much become that group of girls on a girls' night out, leave the kids at home, it's someone's birthday, it's someone's hen party. Ages anywhere from 18 to 70.
Right.
With the drag shows, we're used to performing in the gay bars to a predominantly gay, lesbian, mixed audience. But yeah, when we do stuff like Fringe, it becomes a very straight audience, and I think it's because they don't see drag all the time.
Yes.
They see it and they thrive off it, they love it, they have a great time. And we have a very loyal audience who come back year after year after year and see us.
Does that become hard because you're trying to impress the same people?
Sure,
again?
Yeah. Every year I try and make sure the show's fresh. We have certain bits and pieces that we keep because we know they're very true to the core of what we do. But this year's show, for the first time, there's nothing recycled. It is a brand new show, top to bottom.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we at with Feminem?
I'm always working. I'm a workaholic.
Got it.
And of course, Fringe time, I can't say no to anything. So I think I'm in drag for the next 14 days straight.
And what's the process behind getting Feminem ready for performance?
I've got it down to a pretty slick format now. Like, I know how long it's going to take me because time is money. So yeah, it's become not robotic, but it's definitely a process. I know when I need to start, how long it's going to take, when I'm going to be out the door.
I wanted to know about the Fringe bubble. How does a Fringe artist spend their day if they're not performing, prior to performing?
Sleeping, replying to 100 emails, tech rehearsals in general, making sure I have food to eat, washing costumes. Like, it never ends.
Yeah.
It never ends.
And what about the Fringe after parties and the general Fringe clubs, I suppose?
They have, at the artist bar, they have a different guest every night of the week, either come in and DJ for them or do a performance or something. So I'm heading that up tonight. And yeah, it's the hot spot for the most part. Yeah, everybody just kind of ends up there.
What are your recommendations for Fringe? You've been here a while now.
Yeah, I've already seen a couple of good shows. I always recommend Janelle Koenig.
Okay.
Incredibly good comedian, a very dear friend of mine. Her shows are always hilarious. And another show which I'm guest spotting in is Dolly Diamond's Blankety Blanks, which is just like the TV show. And I'm guest spotting in that. It's also playing at Connection, so come see that. I guest spotted in it last year. It's hilarious, lots of fun.
Great show.
Lots of audience interaction and a good laugh.
You can catch Dean at Feminem and a whole host of other fantastic divas at DIVAS, the Drag Revue. That's playing at Connections 3rd to the 8th of Feb. Summer's already sold out.
2 of the nights are already sold out.
Get your friends, your girls down. It's going to be a great night.
Yeah.
Dean, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. See ya.